Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Hope you all had an amazing holiday. And it's probably still going, given it's just the Monday after. All right, so today, for the whole week, we're going to be doing an Astral Gallimancy style general, as per usual. But this week's focus is going to be more on like what to kind of look forward to moving forward into the new year. And this will be for every sign we can come up in the dice here, okay? This will be for your sun, your moon, and your rising, and any proficient placement you're focused on right now. So any house or planetary doesn't have to be highly aspected, okay? I'm only going to do 8 of these videos, so that's what Spirit wants us to do, so that's what we're going to do, okay? So we're going to try and get as many of the signs out as possible. You might want to go check out any of your other placements, even if the story isn't your story, for example. But if it resonates, the guidance at the end may be helpful, okay? All right, so here we go. Get my hands all sprayed up here, cleansed. I like this little spray, it's simple. All right, Spirit, sun, moon, rising, or any prolific, proficient placement, please. What guidance do you have for the general collective at this time, for whom it'll resonate for whenever the time is divine? Please and thank you so much. All right, we have Sagittarius. I think you can see that okay. There we go. We have Virgo, Aquarius, and Cancer. Okay. All right, let's pull some alphabet tiles for words, names, acronyms, initials, prefixes, suffixes. All right, please and thank you, Spirit. Over here, okay. All right, first letter we have out is the letter J. We have P. We have I. Jip, Pi, and V, VIP, D, vid, maybe video might be important, T, pit, tip. All right, if you see any others, go ahead, comment down below. As I shuffle, I'll keep looking. We're going to get a couple from each of the half stacks of the tea leaf oracle. Tell us what's going on, Spirit. What's the situation? Oh, interesting. All right, first card out, you have happiness. So right out the gate, happiness, focusing on happiness. And candle, you will be shown the way. All right. Candles may be significant, maybe flame gazing possibly. For those that flame gaze, maybe fire is important. Something tapping into intuition. All right. We have scales, keep your life in balance. And wall, misunderstanding. Maybe things aren't as they seem, but the light will get shown on it. Okay. Let's pull one from Moonology. This can also be timing as well as identifier and overall energy. All right. You have full moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn moon might be significant. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Perhaps more light needs to be shed on it first. All right. Let's get 3 from the Stargazing Oracle, please, Spirit. Tell us more what's going on here. Specifically, what's this misunderstanding? What's it regarding? One more, please. Thank you. All right, first card out, we have water element. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Trust your feelings, not using logic. Go with the flow. Subtle changes, psychic dreaming, intuition, and emotional. That could be your candle, okay? This could be about maybe there's a misunderstanding in terms of what makes you happy, or what's been trying to make you happy, or what you think might make you happy, or maybe what you thought was happy is not so happy, right? And it's created some sort of imbalance as well. And it's funny with the alphabet tiles, I'm seeing Jupiter for some reason. So maybe your Jupiter placement might have some significance to this. All right. You have Leo, independent, confident, extroverted, ego, courageous, proud, playful, prowess, charismatic, expressive, and vital. Definitely a fire sign, and maybe that's the kind of fire the candle's going to be lit on, is in that energy. Maybe that's somewhere in your placement, maybe wherever Leo is, okay? Maybe that's the avenue where you're going to have this sort of illumination happen, okay? You have lunar eclipse, dramatic change, shift in perception, unveiling, dissolution, cycles, endings, beginnings, and transformation. We'll figure out what this misunderstanding is so you know it's your story. All right, we're going to get 3 from the Black Moon astrology as well. You could also be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm seeing Moon, Capricorn. Since I mentioned Jupiter, that's probably significant. And we'll see what else too, okay? 3, please, Spirit. Thank you. 1, 2. You guys, 4. Nice. Okay, first one out. Try not to make a mess here. Is number 14, breaks down to 5. 5s are change and transition. Okay, just like your eclipse there. Taurus, I have. Perhaps it has something to do with possessing or material or even self-worth. You also have a moon, soul, number 2. Perhaps what's not making happy is something in the tangible just doesn't feel right anymore, right? Again, with Leo, Leo may be very significant. Number 17 breaks down to an 8. 8 is all about abundance. It may have something to do with a part of fortune. Part of fortune is also how you view happiness with regards to what you have, right? Again, with Taurus as well. And Sun. So Sun sign also could be significant with any mentioned here. Spirit, number 1, okay? Sun's also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let me get a sip of tea here. That incense is strong. All right, let's get one from the life purpose oracle, please, Spirit. Tell us more. Thank you. All right. Oh, I could see here. Let's get one more. This is where you get your life in balance. To start healing. First card out is nutrition, okay? So there may be certain foods that would be helpful to you at this time, okay? Perhaps something you might actually have to cook or prepare because culinary is there and skill is there. And travel, okay? Life purpose involves traveling. Now, if you can't go anywhere, you know, for example, like I don't know, a majority of the United States can't go anywhere right now, given what's going on with the weather. Maybe this is just exploring travel concepts, right? Maybe watching some videos, almost kind of like maybe astral travel, given that you have lunar eclipse here and the candle too, right? Okay, so think outside the box when it comes to travel, all right? And maybe there's some nutrition or some kind of fruit or vegetable or legume or something that's going to assist with that. I know for me, when it comes to anything third eye or crown chakra oriented, I just looked up the foods that were really good for that. And as it turns out, beets are really on the top of the list. And I happen to like beets. So One thing I started doing was just take some sliced canned beets, and throw it in the fridge because it's nice when it's chilled, and snack on those every day. So that could be something as simple as that, right? That is just sliced, right? That is some kind of skill. I mean, granted, somebody else did it for you if it's canned, right? But that actually assisted with a lot of dreams and dream travel, that sort of thing, okay? So this is definitely feeling more just introspection oriented, okay? More on a spiritual soul level, right? Not necessarily involving a situation, just an overall vibe, right? We'll get 3 from Izzy's deck. Tell us more. Okay, we got timing. Anything else? Okay, there we go. All right, first card out, we have this weekend. So maybe focus on something you can do this weekend, okay? We also have children. This could pertain to your inner child as well, okay? Given everything else here, I'm definitely seeing that. Maybe there's something in some inner childhood wound that needs some healing that's kind of blocking the way, or maybe just even hanging out with your inner child in a meditative state might show you the way to something, okay? And to communicate clearly, air sign energy here. And that includes with yourself too, right? All right, let's get feeling 3 for Kipper. Tell us a bit more. Anything else, Spirit? No, that's way too many. A whole book. Okay, I'll read them off. We have occupation, hope, big water, which is your distant horizon, success in love, legal matters, and a change. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that out because that tells it all. Occupation could be about something you enjoy doing, right? A hobby, perhaps. I don't even know where I'm going to put them all. Okay, here we go. There's so many that just all came out. Hope, big water. That's your dreams, right? Your aspirations. Something you love. Legal matters. Maybe how to apply it tangibly, right? Maybe that's the apprehension, or maybe there's a thought that there couldn't be done. All right, let's actually clarify this legal matters, Spirit. Maybe there appears to be a conflict intangible with what you want, right? And I'm going to clarify with Lenormand. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, something you're going to have to work hard at in the tangible as well. 33. Inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. And there we go. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles into place, okay? That's where you're going to be shown the way. There's going to be something maybe in a dream state that is going to help you with that, okay? Tell us about this change. I'm curious. Let's get 3 on it, please and thank you. Six of Cups, nostalgia. There's your children. Okay. Something having to do with the past. Could also be your inner child. Number 16, shining stars, bright in the sky. Bodes joy from afar where happiness lies. In starlight, dreams come true. Hope is a sight. Success is in view. And that is the stars. So that's like the tarot. It's like, that's how I see this card, is similar to tarot, where something's going to show the way, right? Something that you really, really wish and really, really want. Aquarian energy. Okay. You also have the 9 of Cups here. Wish fulfillment. Continuation with the Cavalier. Heed well good news from the Cavalier. Impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. One more. I want to know what this news is. Something you want. Something that makes you happy. All right, you have the Six of Wands here, number 36. A cross weaves pain, historically sad. A distant too close means tidings are bad. Suffering increases when the cross is near, but burdens can lift if you persevere. And I really see this more as a spiritual card. So it's always going to be sort of like a challenge, spiritually speaking, right? Like to balance everything out. And you're going to need to do that here with these scales anyway, right? But you will be victorious. You do have the Six of Wands. And 36 breaks down to a 9. 9 signify near endings, okay? So it's something that you're going to know about in your dream state, you know, where you tap into your intuition, okay? Spirit's not going to give it up here and now, okay? You're going to have to look for it, apparently. That final piece, right? Okay. So let's get you some guidance here. We got 4 oracle decks, okay? I'm going to start with Ancestor Spirit. Please and thank you. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective at this time? Oh, beautiful. Immediately out. You have back to basics. Simplify, reduce, and center. You know, and there may be a clue in the main section describing the card as well. So I'll go ahead and read that as well. Maybe there's something that pings for you. The San are the oldest known inhabitants of southern Africa and have lived in the desert regions of the Kalahari for the past 20,000 years. Before modernization, the San people were semi-nomadic. They traveled in small family groups, moving with the seasons, following game migration, and searching for water and edible plants. They lived in temporary shelters, slept in caves, and under rock overhangs. The San people survived in harsh conditions due to their knowledge of the local plants, which they used for food and medicines. They also used them to make the poison for their hunting arrows. Water is very scarce in the Kalahari, so the San got water from the roots of different plants and by digging in certain areas of the sand. As nomads, the San had few possessions and usually only kept a small number of items that were easy to pack and essential for their survival. So maybe this is something where you're going to have to spiritually pack light, right? I'm seeing that too. Maybe there's too much clutter, right? Thus going back to the I have here, okay? Maybe that's what needs to change, is decluttering whatever is in your subconscious. Okay, and you're going to need your inner child for that, okay? They know what to look for. Your ancestors speak. Your life has been so busy lately, but now it's time to stop rushing, center yourself, and look at simplifying your life. Consider realigning with the basics and connecting with the essentials. Do you need all the material things in your life? Are they fulfilling you or taking up room and using excess energy? Can you downsize, simplify, and donate, or get rid of items you don't need or use? This card may indicate travel or moving home. So it could also just be that, you know, you are lessening the load, right? As well as moving in the process of it. And maybe there's some place you can donate it to that helps others relocate, right? Like maybe there's a charity or something like that. Slow down. You do not need to be racing around trying to keep up with the newest trends, products, or whatever your friends and family have. Remember what is important to you. This card is a reminder to appreciate the simple things. It may be time to declutter your home, your routine, your lifestyle, or your headspace. Love it. All right, we're going to pull one from the Foxfire Kitsune Oracle as well. Anything else, Spirit, at this time? Moving forward. All right, you got 2. Beautiful. All right. I'll take it. First one out is number 38, Bringer of Change. There we go. You are not as they expected you to be, are you, dear one? They thought you would be one who was more like themselves, who would be a part of the pre-designed patterns and the wave after wave of people who kept the world traveling in the same direction. But you, friend, were different. It was not intentional, nor was it a reaction. Perhaps you're misunderstanding, right? I'm just like seeing that right now. It simply was that something new was born into the world when you were brought forth. So now you are releasing the special light and qualities that only you can bring to this planet. And you will find that there are others like you, beautiful souls who seem at times to not belong and who are sometimes rejected. But this card comes to tell you that part of your creation and part of your soul's journey is not to come here to be part of what already existed. It was to come here to change what already was. And now you are at the moment where you will show who you are, all of it, without shame or fear. You will no longer fear rejection or scorn, or even the fear of disappointing those you love. You, of all of you, are here to give to the world something that is needed, to offer it medicine, so that we all, human, animal, winged ones, all beings, are released into the freedom to be who they came here to be. You are flying free now, and in turn, you will free others. So bring to us your unique vision and energies and experiences, and teach us how to become who we are all meant to be. Then you also have card number 43, breaks down to a 7. And 38 is 11, by the way, a manifestation number. Foxfire. At this moment, there is confusion over which direction to take. Again, with showing the light will shine the way. Okay, there are decisions which need to be made, but at this stage, there's no sense that one way will be the right way. Amidst the inertia and inability to choose comes this kitsune, wielding with it the luminous power of foxfire. With this magical flame, worries and concerns can be burned away, and the dark road ahead upon which you have been stumbling, falling, hurting yourself, and becoming lost will now be lit with the bright fire. This kitsune knows you have been lost and will take you forward with a long, bright chain of fire, stretching into the distance. But first, like the fox, you must find your courage and begin to walk forward into the fire around you. In this way, there will be no flame that can burn you. There will be no harm or regret, but simply the act of movement in the direction of the flame, which will provide you with all you need to know at this time. Let yourself see clearly the flames dancing and the road they dance upon. See clearly that movement itself will save you from the despair which has led to the sense of futility and loss. And know that this kitsune's role is here to help you now, and to see you through that till that clear path is fully opened and bright, and you can find your way on your own once again. And with that ability, your passion and desire for life, your daily rejoicing in simply being here will return too. The negativity will be burned away until all that remains is the hope and the courage and the passion once again. Trust the fires of the fox and begin to step into the bright heart of the flame. And I'm just looking as I read that, Leo. This is totally Leo energy, okay? Taking charge passionately and moving forward, right? Courageously. Love it. And since it's still technically Christmas, I'm going to pull one from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle, okay? I want to use this deck as much as possible. We'll bring it back out probably for, I don't know, maybe Beltane or something. I don't know. We'll see. Perfect. Yep, card number 32, again, breaks down to a 5 transition. Silent Night. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening, there would sound nothing at all nothing would sound. That was almost a tongue twister. So maybe there is some issue with communication as well. Maybe there's blah, 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 kind of like, you lose your train of thought type of thing as well. Or you're thinking faster than you're speaking, right? Like, so maybe you need to slow down and kind of just chill. And that's really what this card talks about, right? All right, 32. There we go, next page. Keywords: meditation, peace, and stillness. You are being guided to pause to reevaluate your situation. So you're going to definitely have the light shine to you somewhere in some sort of meditative state, okay? Dream state, some kind of message that way, okay? Now is not the time to move forward with your plans just yet. You may even find your goals coming to a complete standstill. And this weekend, suggesting perhaps it may come forward this weekend, but you may need to spend the week meditating, right? And really try to kind of like calm everything down and reorganize, your mind space, your space in general, to prepare for that, sort of get that new fresh energy in, right? This weekend may be the weekend for something to pop off. Something isn't working, and you need this time to reassess your progress before moving forward. You may even need to release your situation altogether and consider a new path to your desires. Silent nights offer further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. You could be stuck in old or repeating patterns that have created blind spots where your situation is concerned. Perhaps you are investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time. Or it may be that you've given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective. And that's all about just decluttering everything, right? Figuring out what stays, what goes, what can be repurposed, what can be salvaged, etc., etc., okay? Both in your mind, your heart, your physical, your material as well. This may be a good way just to do an overhaul. Even reevaluating your diet, because maybe nutrition is needed at this time as well. And travel could also just be a card of movement. Maybe exercise is important as well. Or some kind of practice. Even if it's just hopping on a Simply Fit board for 5 minutes, like I do. Or just being outside, if you can do that. I know not everywhere has good weather, so whatever you do, do it safely, okay? And our last oracle we're going to pull for guidance is from the New Orleans Oracle. Please and thank you, Spirit. Final guidance. Please. Thank you. There we go. You have card number 30. Make a wish. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. 30 breaks down to a 3. It's all how you manifest. It's time to make a wish. This card has shown up because it's time to let go and let the universe guide you. You have thought every thought. You have done all that's within your power for the moment. Sit back and imagine your desire without restriction. Allow yourself to feel what it is you would like to be fully experienced, the thing that you hope most for. Give gratitude to yourself and your angels for helping to manifest that which is for your highest good. So in cleaning things out, you will see just exactly what you do want in the process, because you'll be evaluating what stays and what goes, right? And it's also a good opportunity to go, you know what, I would rather have this. Let's manifest that, right? Instead of these other things. I've had these things collecting dust for a while. And in the process, the things you do want may actually give you inspiration for more manifestation desires, right? So this is also a good time to kind of really focus on where you want to be and what you do want to manifest. So there is no misunderstanding, okay? And you'll be more tapped in that way, so you can be shown the way. All right? There you go. I hope that helps. Have a good one. Bye.